Eyes on the prize! Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 most coveted sports trophies. Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we've ranked the greatest and most prestigious sports awards on the planet. Other than the many forms of motor racing, which don't feature today, all sports trophies are in contention. Number 10. Heisman Trophy. Awarded annually to the most outstanding college football player in the US, the Heisman Trophy is the pinnacle for non-pro stars in the sport. First awarded to Jay Berwanger in 1935, its distinctive design was modeled on Ed Smith, who had played for New York University. The Heisman Trust mission statement calls for excellence, ability, and hard work, and while winning one of these doesn't necessarily translate into NFL success, some of the sport's most famous names have had their hands on the Heisman, including Barry Sanders, Roger Staubach, and O.J. Simpson. Number 9. The Ashes. Of all the trophies in sports, the Ashes might have the most interesting origin story. The now iconic term was coined in 1882, when Australia inflicted England's first loss on home soil, and the British media staged an obituary for English cricket. By the time England next toured down under, they were on a quest to regain the Ashes, and the rest is history. The two nations play a 5-test series at least once every 4 years, with the tiny urn, which legend says contains the remains of a burnt wooden bale, up for grabs. Number 8. Vince Lombardi Trophy. Given to the winner of America's most watched sports event, the Super Bowl, the Vince Lombardi Trophy is the height of gridiron glory. It was first conceived in 1966, when NFL head Pete Rozelle lunched with the Tiffany & Co. vice president, Oscar Riedner. The pair sketched the trophy's design on a cocktail napkin, and the following year, the Green Bay Packers became the first team to ever hold it aloft. The Pittsburgh Steelers have the most wins with 6 trophies to their name, closely followed by the Dallas Cowboys, San Francisco 49ers, and New England Patriots, with 5 each. Number 7. Larry O'Brien Championship Trophy. We're courtside next, admiring the ultimate prize for all NBA stars. The Larry O'Brien Trophy, formerly the Walter A. Brown Trophy, is presented to the winning team in the NBA Finals. Named after a former league commissioner who also served as the U.S. Postmaster General in the 60s, much like the Vince Lombardi, this trophy comes courtesy of Tiffany & Co. The jeweler casts a shiny new model every season, made of almost 16 pounds of sterling silver with a glittering 24-karat gold overlay, a winning and pricey combination. Number 6. Commissioner's Trophy. The only of America's Big Four sports trophies not to carry the name of a specific figure related to the game, this simplistically gorgeous Tiffany & Co. creation is the prize of the MLB's World Series champion. While the design has been variously tweaked throughout the years, since it was first presented in 1967, its 30 flags, one for each MLB team, have always been at its center. The flags circle a giant silver baseball to complete a dazzling monument. It's worthy of any mantelpiece, and with an estimated value of $15,000, it certainly should be. Number 5. The Green Jacket. There are few sports to rival the game of golf for history and prestige. We might have included the claret jug, given to the Open champion, but doing so would mean snubbing the Masters and the iconic Green Jacket. The jacket, however, does come with a set of quirks. Winners only get to keep their jacket for 1 year, and afterwards it cannot leave the grounds of Augusta National, although a handful of jackets have found their way into private hands and museums. The presentation of the jacket is steeped in tradition, too, taking place inside the butler cabin, where it is awarded by the previous year's winner. Number 4. Wimbledon Trophies. Of the 4 major tournaments on the tennis calendar, Wimbledon reigns as the one all pros crave most. Serve and volley your way to either the gentleman's singles trophy or the ladies' Venus Rosewater dish, and you have yourself a spot in tennis folklore. Simply stepping out onto the grass at the All England Club is a high point in most careers, but only the best of the best end the championship on top. From Roger Federer to Serena Williams, Andy Murray, Steffi Graf, Bjorn Borg, and Billie Jean King, past winners are legends of their sport. Number 3. Stanley Cup. The Stanley Cup is one of the biggest trophies in world sport, and one of the most prestigious too. Unlike in the NFL, NBA, and MLB, where a new trophy is cast every season, hockey's highest prize is passed from team to team. The oldest professional-level sports trophy in circulation, the Cup was first commissioned in 1892, meaning it predates the NHL itself by 25 years. Modified slightly through the years, the Cup bears the name of Lord Stanley of Preston, a British politician and the 6th Governor-General of Canada, who gifted the Cup to celebrate his appreciation for the sport. Number 2. FIFA World Cup Trophy. Every football player dreams of one day lifting the World Cup. An international tournament held once every 4 years since 1930, the trophy itself has had 2 forms. the current 18-karat gold statue, and the former Jules Rimet design, which was stolen from its cabinet in Brazil in 1983. Brazil, along with Germany and Italy, are the tournament's most successful nations, while the legendary Pelé has the most individual wins at 3. In club football, the Champions League is the ultimate achievement, but nothing beats winning on the world stage. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Number 1. Olympic gold medal. Rotating between summer and winter games, the Olympic Games are the world's biggest celebration of sporting achievement. While gold medals are statistically easier to come by in some disciplines than others, nothing says, "I'm the best," better than one of these. The design routinely changes from games to games, but the significance and history of an Olympic win remains the same. While victors in the ancient games were presented with an olive wreath, medals define the modern era. Silver and bronze are incredible achievements too, but only the greatest get a gold hung around their necks.